This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 10, verse 22. For though thy people Israel be as the sand of the sea, yet a remnant of them shall return. The consumption decreed shall overflow with righteousness. Verse 23. For the Lord God of hosts shall make a consumption, even determined in the midst of the land. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahweh Shai is his son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak, Radash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai's sake. I'm Brother Samak from the GMS Miami camp. And yes, the reason why I brought out the book of Isaiah, chapter 10, verse 22 to 23, is that I was watching a lesson that Elder Yashawamba just did recently, where he was going into how you have the ISUPK joining hands with the Black Panther Party. And they're all together, okay, talking about, okay, all the oppression that, okay, Jake is going through. But what was so interesting is that the leader of the, I get the not the so-called leader like General Yahana. We're talking about his understudies. You know, one of their top leaders was like he wants all Jake to come together, and that's not biblical. That is not biblical. At the end of the day, it's only about the elect, the remnant, okay, out of the nation of Israel. All right, and that's why I brought out Isaiah chapter 10, verse 22 to 23, because yes, Israel is as the sand of the sea. Okay, if you look at the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, who are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites, okay, they are as the sand of the sea. There's millions, billions of us, okay? But yet only a remnant is going to return to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai in truth, and is going to, okay, do what is required for salvation. Preach the word, the true doctrine, call upon the name, and his name is not Jesus, okay? And the Lord ain't dealing with black either. The Lord is dealing with Israelites, okay? Different shades of brown. That's another thing that ISUPK keeps pushing out, black, 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 all right? Which is causing mass confusion because you're, all right, negating the northern kingdom, all right? You're not recognizing the northern kingdom, which are the, okay, the Latin tribes, okay, as well as the Seminole, so-called Seminole, and Native Americans, okay, Indians. So, and that's why only a remnant is going to be saved. Majority of you Jakes that know that you're Israelites, you're going to die a horrible death, all right? Just like, okay, you died a horrible death in the wilderness because you are the same spirits coming back. You're the same spirits coming back. So that's why what you see in front of your screen is what can we learn from the Israelites wandering the desert for 40 years, right? And this is an account where our people, all right, had no patience, had no faith, and so they were doing all types of wild stuff, okay, after they left Egypt, going against Moses, giving Moses hell, all right? Didn't want to fight in certain battles, all right? So, you know, had no faith, right? Like, and the article is going to get into it, but this is the same spirits that are coming back, all right? And that's how you know, all right, all Israel's not going to be saved, man. All right, this is the judgment day, man, the second death. So let me get into it. No one likes to deter or delay in journey. Whenever we encounter a road under construction or traffic that halts our trek by half an hour, we may feel tempted to throw up our hands and say, why now? Why did this have to happen to me? Right, and that's the spirit that Jake is in, okay? They have no patience, man, okay? We're going through the furnace of affliction, all right? We're going to go through shit, okay? And the thing is, with our people, all right? They've been assimilated to this American way of thinking that they want it now. I want it now, all right? They're always so into the flesh. I want it now. I don't have time. I have no patience, all right? Just look at our Jake when it comes to fucking getting Kentucky Fried Chicken or Popeyes. They'll fight each other to the death, man. All right? We ran out. Like this, remember that incident? That's the spirit that most of our people in. They have no patience, okay? And when there's obstacles thrown in their way, they give up so easily. Enter the Israelites, who had endured hundreds of years of slavery in Egypt when God freed them through his servant Moses and via 10 plagues and a splitting sea. They must have thought that they arrived in the land of their dreams, the promised land, in no time. But sure enough, they hit snags along the way. The journey takes too long, and they turn to other idols and gods to speed up the process. Right. So what happened? Okay. In the wilderness, all right. Right. Well, let's get an account. When Moses went to go get, all right, the 5 books and the 10 commandments, all right, on Mount Sinai, that was only 40 days, right? In 40 days, they couldn't wait. They asked Aaron to make them a calf, a golden calf, right? All right? No patience. All right? They wanted to go back to Egypt. All right? They didn't like that they were they wasn't given the promised land. They didn't have no patience for it. Same thing now. Now you have Jake knowing that they're Israelites, now they're changing up the doctrine. Now the New Testament doesn't matter. Okay? You don't worship Yahweh Shai. All right? If we're gonna go into the New Testament, we're gonna take certain things out of the New Testament, but we're gonna, negate, disannul the other things. All right? The Pereira Straw breaks the camel's back when they reach the promised land and send spies to scout the area. When the spies realize that the fortified city and its people within are intimidating, all but Caleb and Joshua, 2 of the spies, tried to dissuade, meaning, all right, refrain the Israelites from going into the new land, right? And that's what you have right now, right? When this devil came down and said, hey, go take the Jabberoni, man, all right? You had those that know what the Israelites say, go ahead and take it. You need a job, all right? You need to put food on the table. Not telling their congregation, hey, no, the Lord got us, all right? Have faith. Joshua and Caleb have faith. They're like, hey, we're going to go to battle. Screw it, if it's just us, it's us, okay? That's the type of faith you had. And that's that faith of the remnant, the elect. And that's what I want to get to. The faith is always going to have the faith of the remnant and the elect. Let's get another. All right, let's get another one. Romans 11:4. But what saith the answer of God unto him? I have reserved to myself 7,000 men who have not bowed the knee to the image of Baal. Right. And that's the elect, that remnant, okay? That are not going to go along to get along. That are not trying to build, okay, a nation of Israel in a nation that's about to get hit with intercontinental ballistic missiles. In a place that, hey, any day now, there might be a cyber attack where everything's going to shut down. I just watched this movie real quickly. Die Hard, Tomorrow Never Lives, Die Hard. It's the last Die Hard movie from Bruce Willis. I forgot how the title is. But the point is they're going into, the whole movie was about a cyber attack that crippled the whole country. That people, okay, couldn't even drive anymore because the lights were all fucked up. It was all green, all right? The electricity went down. People couldn't even use their cell phones anymore, okay? I believe that's gonna happen, all right? What are you gonna do in that day, okay? What are you gonna do in that day, all right? Because, hey, what's the point of going to work when that day happens, okay? What are you going to do then? Huh? But the point is that the Lord has certain men that will not bow down to this system, okay? And you see it day by day with the amount of, okay, garbage that's being spewed out by those, okay, that are bowing down to the system, okay? Joining hands with unbelievers like the Black Panther Party. Panther Party has been infiltrated by the FBI, okay? That's been compromised. The fuck is it? What are you doing? All right, unless you're compromised as, okay, those that claim to be Israelites, you must be compromised. 5, even so then at this present time also there is a remnant according to the election of grace. 6, and if by grace then is it no more of works, otherwise grace is no more grace. But if it be of works, then it is no more grace, otherwise work is no more work. Right, and that's beautiful in itself, because hey, you could be pushing out videos and you could be going on the highways and byways, right? All right, like you see them certain Israelite sects that they be going out, right? They be preaching, they be doing videos, all right? But they ain't talking about the truth of the doctrine, man. They ain't talking about the elect. They just want to heap on themselves more and more people, all right, so they can get this money, all right? And that's why it's so beautiful about this truth, because, hey, if you're not part of the elect, it doesn't matter how many videos you do, doesn't matter how many scriptures you could break down, doesn't matter how much reading and study you do. If the Lord don't want you, he won't. He ain't dealing with you. And that's just what it is, man. And it makes it, to me, that's comforting to myself, man, in this truth, okay? It's in the Lord's hand. Let me just do what the Lord told me to do, all right? If I'm part of that number, okay, the Wadi Yahweh Shib Yahweh, okay? I just thank Yahweh Shib Yahweh for giving me this truth, all right? That I have a closure, man. You know what that word means, closure? Look that up, man. Having closure, all right? And Lord willing, I am part of the elect. That's why, okay, all right, I put on the elect to the best of my ability. Yeah, you know, we all fuck up. Yeah, we fall short to the glory, all right? But that's to keep us in a humble, contrite spirit, all right? Because we all are sinners. That's another thing, man. A lot of Jake that got into the truth, they don't think they should stick. They don't think they sinners, man, all right? We all went off. We're subject to payments, bucko. We're not in our homeland anymore. 7, what then? Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. Right. And throughout that we can see, okay, what majority of our people can't. Okay? And again, it's all about the remnant. At the end of the day, it's all about the remnant. Okay? 8, according as it is written, God have given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear, unto this day, man. Unto this day. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 3 verse 4. For though they be punished in the sight of men, yet is their hope full of immortality. Right. See, on the outward, people thinking that, oh, all right, look at them, man, the bum camp, all right. Oh, they ain't trying to make it on this side. That's not, we don't give a damn, okay? Yeah, brothers got jobs, brothers got, there's a balance, because the Lord's about balance. Not every brother's going to be broke, and not every brother's going to have money, okay? The Lord's about balance, all right? But the point is, though, the Sisir Akim and the Akwath, all right, are not giving a damn about this world, man. Okay, they want the kingdom of heaven. They're seeking for immortality. That's what we're doing. All right. First of all, man, when you're born into this earth, man, the clock starts. That's when you begin to, okay, begin to start dying. If you really think about it, when a baby is born into this world, that's when the clock starts. Okay. And you lucky if you make it to 70 living here in Babylon with all the shit that's in our food, the air, the water. Yet motherfuckers is really trying to establish themselves here in Babylon the Great, trying to make a name for themselves. All right, okay, the sincere Akim and Ak want immortality, man. We want to live forever. We want to be in the kingdom of heaven where dwelleth righteousness. I shouldn't have to see, okay, news articles of missing children, all right? I shouldn't have to see and read news articles, okay, of pedos, okay, getting away with their crimes. Like Jeffrey Epstein, all right? Because this motherfucker was able to do all types of wickedness up, okay, to the very end. All right, he was freed multiple times, all right? He was freed down here in Palm Beach, Palm Beach County, all right? But as an Israelite, man, woman, why would you want to live here when you have shit like that? I shouldn't have to live in a society where the devil, Esau, Edom, is trying to tell you that his science, okay, is better than our power. That doesn't make any sense, man, all right? This is not a place to be wanted to live at. 5, and having been a little chastised, they shall be greatly rewarded, for God proved them and found them worthy for himself. Right, and we're being a little chastised. So what? Okay, we're suffering, we're enduring, okay? So what? You got to work at this job, okay? So what, man? That's part of the battle. We're subject to payment. That's another thing, man. A lot of you Israelites, that's why you want a large congregation. Your leaders don't want to work, okay? They want you to work for them. They want you to bring in the money for them, okay? They don't want to be an example like Paul was an example, okay? Paul was still working. Yeah, he didn't have to. Okay, he was teaching his word, but he wanted to be blameless, an example to the flock. All right, he didn't want to be chargeable. All right, let's not forget that Paul was working too. Okay, we're in captivity. All right, we're subject to payments. Okay, we're under the curses still. Our reward is going to be in the kingdom of heaven, not over here, man. So, fucking suck it up. Grow up. All right? Really, the only leaders that shouldn't be working are the apostles. Okay? Because they put time in. Okay? The apostles and elders, they put time in. Okay? If you just now know you're Israelite, you only got like 10 years. All right? You have no business saying, I don't need to fucking work. No. You need to get up and go to work. All right, you ain't even been over 10 years in this truth, man, or 20 years. Okay, I know for me, I'm like shit. I'll work until the Lord says, all right, stop working, and He's gonna do it because He's gonna make certain prophecies happen. There'll be no work for Egypt, and that'll be it. You'll never see me go back to fucking work. All right, fucking want to do go to work. But right now, what are we doing, man? We're rehearsing the righteous acts, and we're being blameless. 6, as gold in the furnace hath He tried them and received them as a burnt offering. 7, in the time of their visitation they shall shine and run to and fro like sparks among the stubble. 8, they shall judge the nations and have dominion over the people, and their Lord shall reign forever. Okay? And certain men are going to get spiritual powers on this side. 10, but the ungodly, I jumped the lamb. 9, here's the point, they that put their trust in Him shall understand the truth, and such as be faithful and love will abide with Him, for grace and mercy is to His saints, and He hath care for His elect. And once again, it's that elect, it's that remnant. All right, the Lord ain't saving all the nation. All right, because look at the way our people are moving. Again, man, you join the hands with the Black Panther Party. Scripture says not to be equally yoked with unbelievers. What the fuck are you doing? 10, but the ungodly shall be punished according to their own imaginations, which have neglected the righteous and forsaken the Lord. Right, and that's it. You ain't teaching the truth. We get close to the NLTV. What? That should be mentioned continually, man. The digital all. But again, our people, all right, want to stay here in Babylon, so they want to ignore it. And if we bring it up, then they want to bring up what we're saying, but they want to completely refuse what's being pushed out, okay, into the world all right, that you have companies and corporations and mainstream media talking about it, all right, about the digital all, the MOTB. Ain't nobody talking about that. All right, why don't you do a video on what Fox News reported about the digital all? How come you ain't doing a video on that? Because you want to stay here in Babylon. So you rather, okay, make lies your refuge. Oh, I got it. That's what I really want to bring. This is what it is. Isaiah 20:14. Wherefore hear the word of the Lord, ye scornful men, meaning you scoffers that rule the people which is in Jerusalem. Okay? Let's talk about the leadership of our nation. Okay, they ain't teaching the truth. That's teaching lies. 15. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through it, shall not come unto us, for we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves. Right, now I want to go into the NLTV to get a better understanding of what this means. Check this out, because this is the spirit majority of these leaders, okay, that claim to be leaders of our people are into. NOT, you boast, we have struck a bargain to cheat death, and have made a deal to dodge the grave. The coming destruction can never touch us, for we have built a strong refuge made of lies and deception. And that's what it is. That's why you're changing the doctrine in these last days. Okay? You figure that if you stay on these lies and deceptions, that you make this your refuge, okay, you could cheat death. Because, hey, this is going to hinder, all right, I believe, you to hinder the elect to be sealed so you can stay here in Babylon the Great and live on the high horse. But guess what? Wrong again. You can't stop prophecy. All right, that's why we are Great Millstone, the Spirit Power Yahweh Shemel Shai. All right, we're all about prophecy, because prophecy is the reason why you cannot cheat death. All right, because hey, wars and rumors of war, that's happening, and the Russians, they're getting ready. Okay, you have pestilence in various places, you have earthquakes in various places. Okay, you're seeing literally rumors of civil war. All right, in Babylon the Great, you're seeing this devil clamping down more with his draconian laws. All right, so you ain't gonna make a bargain, all right, to cheat death. All right, think he could dodge the grave? Nah, man. The grave is, the death is at your window. Romans 9 verse 25. As he saith also in Hosea, but it's just Hosea, I will call them my people, which were not my people, and a beloved, which was not beloved. 26. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people, there shall be called the children of the living God. Right. Okay. And so this is where it's at. Start here in Babylon the Great. This is where the truth came out, right? West, New York City, Harlem. 27. Isaiah also cried concerning Israel, though the number of the children of Israel be as the sand of the sea, a remnant shall be saved. There you go. That's New Testament for you New Testament individuals. It's all about Israel. And only a remnant going to say, because they're going to trust in Yahweh Bashem Yahshua. They're going to have faith. Okay? 28. For he will finish the work and cut it short in righteousness, because a short work will the Lord make upon the earth. 29. And as Isaiah said before, except the Lord of Sabaoth had left us a seed, we have been a Sodom and been like unto Gomorrah. Right. So there you have it, man. Only the seed is going to get delivered out of here. Only the remnant, because they're going to return to the Lord. The rest of y'all going out at Sodom and Gomorrah, man. Destruction and fire. So just like our forefathers that couldn't get into the promised land, you have to die in the wilderness, man. All right. So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Mokakadash, to 144. All praise and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Mokakadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And citation to the Akim out there, pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth, risking their life for Yahweh Bashem Yahushui's sake. Keep going, keep fighting, keep pushing. Shalom and a Baba Ball.